This is 7 National News, and in our top story, the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, has issued 29 federal decrees transferring, appointing and terminating the services of a number of members of diplomatic corporations. His Highness Sheikh Khalifa also issued 29 federal decrees approving a number of understandings between the UAE and friendly countries. These include an agreement with Mauritius on a mutual prior entry visa exemption, a cooperation agreement with Italy for culture, arts and heritage, an economic cooperation agreement with Latvia, an agreement with the International Islamic Trade Finance Corporation to open and operate a branch in Dubai, an agreement to appoint an ambassador to South Africa, an understanding with Poland on tourism cooperation, as well as with Portugal on air transport services, as well as an institutional cooperation agreement with Azerbaijan and an air navigation agreement with the US. They also included 2 agreements with Albania and Belize to encourage and protect investments, 3 agreements with Jordan, Belize and Comoros to avoid double taxation and to prevent fiscal evasion, as well as 7 agreements with Denmark, Finland, the Faroe Islands, Iceland, Norway, Argentina and Sweden on the exchange of information on taxes. 4 renewable energy projects in developing countries in the Pacific and Africa have been identified by the Abu Dhabi Fund for Development and the International Renewable Energy Agency to receive $44.5 million in funding. The ADFD's funding will support a diverse set of projects, including a hybrid microgrid project employing solar PV and advanced lithium-ion batteries, providing renewable energy access to 16,000 people on the Marshall Islands, as well as a hydropower project in the Solomon Islands to avoid 44,000 tonnes of CO2 emissions per year, as well as an integrated wind and solar energy in the Seychelles to reduce the country's dependence on fossil fuels, and a combination project consisting of microgrid and solar home kits in Niger for over 150,000 people. The announcement of this 4th round of funding by the IRENA ADFD project facility was made at the 7th session of the IRENA Assembly. His Excellency Mohammed Saif Al Suwaidi, the Director General of the ADFD, stated that over 7 funding cycles, their $350 million partnership aims to support and enhance the developing world's energy needs by tapping into their abundant renewable energy sources. His Excellency Ali Al Shafa, the permanent representative of the UAE to IRENA, added that their renewable energy development aid has been growing significantly to more than $900 million. Through the project facility, the ADFD provides concessional loans ranging from $5 to $15 million per project. Finance is offered at 1 to 2% lending rates with a 20-year loan period, including a 5-year grace period. Loans for each project cover up to half of the estimated project cost, leveraging additional funding from other sources. The Zayed Giving Initiative has launched the Neighbourhood Feast initiative as a part of national efforts to promote the culture of giving back to the community. The move is in direct response to the declaration made by the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan, that 2017 is to be the year of giving. Dr. Adel Al-Shamari, the CEO of ZGI, said that the new initiative will allow neighbourhoods to host healthy banquets for the underprivileged across the nation. He added that it is an innovative idea focusing on the 3 main pillars of the year of giving, those being social responsibility, volunteering and serving the nation. When it comes to volunteering, young Emiratis will be involved in preparing healthy meals for the poor in their respective residential districts. As for community responsibility, the private sector will have the opportunity to provide logistical support to the poor. And in regards to serving the nation, this pillar aims at instilling loyalty and commitment into the next generation to serve their country. Alanud Al-Ajami, the Executive Director of the Emirate Volunteers Centre, announced that the Neighbourhood Feast initiative had launched a pilot phase already by hosting a banquet for 100 people in need in Abu Dhabi, and that other events will soon follow suit. More than half, 58% of respondents in the UAE, are satisfied with their current standing of living. That's according to the latest survey, and that happiness in the country looks positive for 2017. Results from the Bait.com and YouGov's report that's titled the Bait.com Happiness in the Middle East Survey saw general safety and security as the most important factor that impacts general happiness in the UAE for 58% of respondents. This was followed by employment opportunities at 51%, then leading a stable financial life, a clean environment, and then the ability to maintain healthy personal relationships. According to the survey, personal life elements that respondents in the UAE are most satisfied with include relationship with family at 86%, current physical health at 84%, followed by mental well-being, freedom to socialise and make friends, and then support received from family. 3/4 of respondents also describe their general state of health as good or excellent, and 58% do not suffer from any health issues. In the UAE, respondents are also highly satisfied with general safety and security at 91%, the availability of utilities at 89%, the availability of entertainment avenues at 88%, a clean environment at 83%, and availability of public transport facilities at 82%. Additionally, factors that contribute the most to stress levels are the increase in the cost of living at 66%, work-related issues at 51%, and the inability to maintain a good work-life balance at 38%, while nearly 1/5 of UAE respondents have low stress levels. The UAE has emerged as boasting the most powerful passport in the GCC. That's according to the latest index, with Germany as #1 in the world. The latest passport index, released by Art and Capital, released the findings off the back of the number of destinations that can be visited without applying for a visa by passport holders from more than 100 countries. A UAE passport allows nationals to travel to 122 countries visa-free or on arrival, and was ranked as the world's 27th most powerful. Kuwait came second in the Gulf, followed by Qatar, Bahrain, Oman, and then Saudi Arabia. In the overall list, Singapore and Sweden came in joint second with a visa-free score of 156, followed by Denmark, Finland, France, Spain, Switzerland, Norway, the UK, and the US, all in joint third, with a visa-free score of 155. Italy, the Netherlands, Belgium, Austria, Luxembourg, Portugal and Japan were in fourth with 154, and Malaysia, Ireland, Canada and New Zealand round out the top 5 with 153. According to Art and Capital, more countries have opened up their borders in recent times, with the world openness score rising from 17,925 in 2016 to 17,948 in the first few days of 2017. They did caution, however, that the trend may not continue, with a recent backlash on globalization. As many as 43,801 CCTV cameras have been installed inside and outside of 7,357 buildings over in Ras Al Khaimah. That's under the protection system. The surveillance system has been installed as per the directives of His Highness Sheikh Saud bin Saka Al Kazmi, the member of the Supreme Council and ruler of Ras Al Khaimah, to enhance safety, security and stability in the emirate. Major General Ali Abdullah bin Alwan Al Nuaimi, the Commander-in-Chief of RAC Police, on Saturday stated that 7,357 out of 16,000 buildings that are targeted have observed Law No. 3 of 2015 under the supervision of the RAC Police and the General Resources Authority. These entities include a big number of malls, shops, establishments, government departments, public institutions, mosques, hospitals, schools, villas, as well as residential towers and buildings. These include 25,542 internal and over 18,000 external cameras, which helps detect and stop crimes, as well as track and catch criminals in record time. It was also announced that the General Resources Authority, in collaboration with the licensing section of the RAC Police, is also launching regular inspection campaigns against all institutions to ensure their compliance with the new system. And finally, looking to other news now, the 5th edition of the Sharjah Children's Biennial launched today, where children from around the world are being given the chance to create and innovate. Organised by the Sharjah Children's Centre under the theme A World as Big as Your Imagination. The opening ceremony was graced by Sheikh Salman bin Abdul Rahman Al Khaimah, who is the Director of Office for the ruler of Sharjah, His Highness Dr. Sheikh Sultan bin Mohammed Al Khaimah, the Supreme Council member. The event is also under the patronage of the ruler's wife, Her Highness Sheikha Jawahar bin Mohammed Al Khaimah, who's also the chairperson of the Supreme Council for Family Affairs. The opening included a tour of the 376 artworks created by 785 children from around the world. The month-long SCB allows children to discover their creative talents, explore new artistic mediums and interact with their peers. There are 3 competition categories: architectural design, environment and fantasy and reality, where according to officials, dreams become grand inventions. The organising committee is inviting residents and visitors of all ages across the UAE to visit the exhibition at the Sharjah Art Museum, which is being held daily from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and on Fridays from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m.
The event so far has been a great success. We were very pleased and honoured by the presence of Sheikh Salman bin Abdul Rahman Al Khaimah and other heads of departments from both the private and public sector from across the UAE. When we see that collaborative number joining together to see the work of art, the art of children, that's a great success, and that's a great indicator of how everyone is involved in children's art and how art is it's an important key note of sustainability towards the future with regards to children. Well, we do have, during the whole duration of the month of the exhibition, we will have workshops, custom designed for children and adults, so all the visitors will have a chance to express themselves via art. Sharjah Biennial is very important, a stepping stone for children to express themselves, and I think that's what we can see reflected in all the art pieces today available in the museum, and I wish everyone all the best.